Hi there, welcome to today's technique video. We're going to talk about chords today, and triads in particular. A triad is a three-note chord that starts off stacked in thirds. At least that's what it said on Wikipedia. So if I want to play a C triad, I start with C, I count up a third, counting C as 1, 1, 2, 3. So I have the first third is from C to E. The next third is from E, 1, 2, 3, up to G. So a root position C triad is C, E, G. I just had to throw in some music theory. You can't really help it with triads. So playing triads on the harp, chords, three-note chords on the harp, to play a root position triad, that would be a C triad, C, E, G, with C as the lowest note. You'll want to, if you're just beginning on the harp, and maybe you haven't done this before, maybe you should just pluck it with your index finger to get the idea of what notes to play. Now, you've been playing a while, and you need to learn how to place all three of those notes at the same time with your fingers. First off, open your hand, point your thumb up to the ceiling, and have all your knuckles curved. And you place all the fingers at once. So I'm going to show that again. Place all the fingers at the same time. That is a habit that you have to build in order to get dexterity and play cleanly on the harp. If you are using the three different fingers, but you're raising after every one, that's going to slow you down. Or if maybe you're getting one down and then get the next one, get the next one down, that's going to slow you down as well. Okay, so build that skill where you're getting all three at once. Now, you have two ways you can play them. You can play them all together by squeezing, closing and raising, or starting from the bottom, second finger, and then thumb. Okay, so I don't know which one you should practice the most. Practice them both all the time, all day long, for many, many hours. Just kidding. Now, so that is one way to play the C triad. However, if you have root position, we have a C on the bottom. Now we're going to do first inversion. Whew, brain got ahead of the mouth. I'm going to take that C note and I'm going to invert the chord. I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to put the C up here. So now I'm going to place E, G, and C. And I'll play those first, just second finger. Placing all fingers at once. Wow, I have to really stretch out my thumb and my index finger. That's a bigger interval. Now I'm going to go on to second inversion now and turn it upside down. I'm taking that E, I'm going to move it up to the top. I'll play the notes. Now we have G, C, E. I'm going to place all the fingers at once. Now, if I'm teaching a young child who has very, very tiny, tiny hands, I might have that student play that with a fourth finger, that lower note. It's a little bit stretch for their little fingers. However, I find that most adults can handle doing 3, 2, 1. And let me tell you why. Because if you're, okay, so the outside interval on the root position triad is C and G. That's a fifth. First inversion, your outside interval is a sixth, going from E up to C. And sixths we almost always do with 3 and 1. Second inversion, your bottom note's a G, and then you go up to an E. That's still a sixth. So what you're doing is you're just moving which note, the space, the interval that the index finger is going to place. So here is the first inversion and the second inversion. All right, I suggest that you practice this hands separately for a while. And I think I would suggest that you start with the left hand. Unless you're left hand dominant, your left hand never gets enough of a workout. So practice it just like that. And then do your right hand by itself. Then I want you to practice it hands together, but you don't play the hands at the same time. Start from the lowest note, going all the way up to the top. So starting with the lowest note in the left hand, ending with the highest note in the right hand. Now I'm going to place first inversion. And Now I'm going to play second inversion. Okay, then you can start doing that on every triad that you know. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. You could practice with a metronome to focus on having a steady tempo. So you want to have it all be boom, boom. And you want to have an even tone. Don't have one note. You want to listen for it, and you know you've succeeded when you can hear each note equally and one doesn't disappear or stick out too loud. You want those muscles to be firing evenly. All right, I hope this triad chord video was helpful and made it easier to play the harp. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and share it on your social media, whatever you like to use. And let me know if there's any other technique videos you'd like help with. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you want to know when the next video is coming out. Thanks. Bye.